Hi students, welcome home to Mars. Today we shall study about pectoral region, very interesting muscles and also very important for your exam. So where is pectoral region? This part is pectoral region. So if you see in this picture, this part is pectoral region. Pectoral is like a shield in front of your chest. There are four muscles in the pectoral region. They are first, pectoralis major. It's a huge fan-shaped muscle. Second, pectoralis minor, which is the muscle helping you to punch along with serratus anterior. Third muscle, subclavius, a silent worker there, and the fourth muscle, serratus anterior. These are the four muscles in the pectoral region. We shall first start with pectoralis major. I just love this pectoralis major. You know why? This is the muscle which will help us to spread happiness. Amazed? This is the muscle, through its action, it will help us to hug. Diksha, once you come here, so when we hug, see, we adduct, we flex, and we medially rotate our shoulder joint like this. So this is, thank you so much. So this is the action of pectoralis major. It causes adduction, it causes medial rotation, and it helps in flexion. Even if you have to touch your opposite shoulder, that is done by pectoralis major. Now we shall draw and learn pectoralis major. So this huge fan-shaped muscle in the pectoral region, this muscle is pectoralis major, which also forms our anterior axillary fold over here. You can touch that. Now we'll learn its attachments with the help of a diagram. So label pectoralis major muscle. So first we'll draw the bony points which will give attachment to this pectoralis major. I'll start with drawing the sternum. So this part is jugular notch, which you already know. You can feel it over here, part of the sternum. This notch is for the clavicle. This notch is for the first costal cartilage, and this notch is for the second costal cartilage. Then there is a joint here. So label this as manubrium. This is manubrium, part of the sternum. Then below that, this is the notch for third costal cartilage, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. Then there is a joint. So this part of the sternum, this is called as body of sternum. And the last part of the sternum, this is xiphoid process. So we have drawn the three parts of the sternum. Then the next structure to be drawn is the clavicle, medial 2/3 and lateral 1/3 of the clavicle. But the part that is very important is label this as anterior surface of medial part of clavicle, because from this pectoralis major will take origin. Next we shall draw the ribs. So first, this is the first costal cartilage. So show this as first costal cartilage, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. Only the upper 7 ribs will directly articulate with the bone. This part will show the bony part of the ribs. This is the bony part of the ribs. So what is important for us is the costal cartilage. So we shall number the costal cartilages here. This is first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth and seventh. We'll just name it as costal cartilages. Then the next bone to be drawn is the humerus, because pectoralis major attaches to the humerus. So over here, we'll draw the humerus. This is the head of the humerus. So go like this. This is the greater tubercle, continuing as the shaft, come down, continuing as the shaft. So from here, from the greater tubercle, this is the lateral lip of intertubercular sulcus, and this is the medial lip. So what is important is, see, this is the humerus, this is lesser tubercle, this is greater tubercle. So from the greater tubercle, go down, this is lateral lip of intertubercular sulcus, and this is medial lip of intertubercular sulcus. So label what is required now. Label this as lateral lip of intertubercular sulcus of humerus. So the bony parts are ready now. Now let us start with the attachment. Pectoralis major has two heads of attachment. One is the clavicular head, which takes origin from anterior surface of medial part of the clavicle. So we'll label this as clavicular head. Clavicular head. So this is the origin of pectoralis major. Now coming to origin from the sternum. So from where does it take? See, this part, what I am shading here, this part is lateral margin of anterior surface of sternum up to the sixth costal cartilage. So I'll just label here, this is lateral margin of anterior surface of sternum. Pectoralis major takes origin from here. Also, it takes origin from second to sixth costal cartilage, what I have shown it there, that is from second to sixth costal cartilage. So this entire origin, that is from lateral margin of anterior surface of the sternum till the sixth costal cartilage, from second to sixth costal cartilage, this origin is called as sternocostal head. So one was clavicular head and this is sternocostal head. This is the second origin. Pectoralis major also takes origin from the aponeurosis of, there is a muscle in your abdomen called as external oblique abdominis. So its aponeurosis lies over here. So pectoralis major also takes origin from aponeurosis of external oblique abdominis. So now let us take the fibers to its insertion. See, the fibers from the lower part are the ones which are attached to the upper part of the lateral lip, and the fibers from the upper part, they twist, they get attached to the lower part of lateral lip. That's why we get this anterior axillary fold. So the muscle extends, this way, and it gets inserted in the form of a bilaminar tendon to the lateral lip of intertubercular sulcus. So this tendon of insertion, this is called as bilaminar tendon. Now that you know the origin and insertion, the next point that you should know is the nerve supply. Pectoralis major is a very important muscle. So it is supplied by two nerves. They are known as lateral and medial pectoral nerves. And the action of this muscle, something that we demonstrated in the earlier part, it helps in adduction of the shoulder joint, flexion of the shoulder joint, and medial rotation of the shoulder joint. Sometimes a part of pectoralis major might be absent in a patient. That is called as Poland syndrome. So in the applied aspect, you can mention about Poland syndrome. So this is about pectoralis major. Please share your valuable comments for me to improve the class. This is Mars, where medicine meets meaning. Thank you for watching.